Today I'd like to show you around Dashboard, a great convenience feature built into macOS 10. Now, there's a couple ways to access it, but by default, from the desktop here, you can either do a 2-finger swipe from left to right across your Magic Mouse, or a 3-finger swipe from left to right across your trackpad. And voila, here's Dashboard. Now, you'll see there's already a couple things here. Along the top we have the weather showing, and on the right, a clock. Each one of these is called a widget, which is basically a mini application that has a very specific function. Looking along the bottom left, we have a plus and a minus symbol. Clicking the plus reveals several other widgets that we can add. They have a unit converter, a translator, flight tracker, but maybe I'd like to add a calculator. So I simply click on it, it appears on my dashboard. I can drag it around to position it, click the buttons to use it. If you have a numerical pad hooked up to your computer, it will accept input from that too, to make things a bit easier. Let's go back into our app screen here and add a sticky note. Again, I can drag it around, type whatever I want, maybe add some simple reminders to myself here. Look at the bottom right and you'll see this little eye. It only appears if my mouse is on the sticky note. You see it goes away if it's off. Clicking this gives me options. I can change the color of my note if I want to code it, or change the font. Clicking done saves my changes, and I'm just going to set this over to the side. Now, just because we have a weather widget and a clock widget up already, doesn't mean we couldn't have another one. So say I need to add a second weather app because I have some family that lives in Indianapolis, Indiana. And click on that I, just like we did with the sticky notes. It asks me to type in a city, state, or a zip code. I'll type that in, hit done or enter, and there we go. It's pulled it up. So now I've got both my Athens weather and my Indy weather right there. I can do the same thing with a clock. Maybe I'd like to know what time it is for my friend living over in China. I'll add another one. Click on the I to change its settings. Now I need to change my region here to Asia and pick Beijing. There we go. Click done and off it goes. And do this nice fun spinning animation. And that does it. We are all set. Now we have multiple clocks and multiple weather reports. If Apple's built-in library of widgets doesn't offer enough variety, you can click this More Widgets button at the bottom, which lets you browse the thousands of other widgets available. Last but not least, as my sticky note is reminding me here, I'll show you how to remove them. Click the minus first, and then simply click the X at the top left corner of any widget you've placed to remove it from your dashboard. When finished, you can click the little arrow at the bottom right to return to your desktop, or again use that swiping gesture I told you about at the beginning to move back and forth. And that covers it. I hope you found this a helpful introduction to using widgets.